I have a question that it was interesting. I was talking to the Financial Management Center last week about some other issues, and they asked me, evidently, for those of you who have Mainstream 5 programs, the Congress is going to force that program to go on a calendar year. So what they're thinking about now is to take all the project-based programs, like the mod rehab, for example, and the Mainstream 5, and move those to a calendar year requirement. So that would mean you would do your budgets, your requisitions that we still have to do, you know, the year-end settlement statement that's still required for those project-based programs, and move them to a calendar year. Now, they wouldn't require you to change your fiscal year. So the question that they posed to me and asked me to ask the group, because I had told them we'd have a large group of people here, is what objections, if any, would you have as practitioners if HUD were to make that policy change? How would that impact you, and would you even care from a financials reporting standpoint? And in what they're thinking is, in the first year of converting to a calendar year, they would just extend your year so it would coincide with the December 31st kind of thing. Any thoughts or?
Mine, just off the top of my head, would be documentation. Most systems cannot print reports between the different periods, so when we're looking at trying to get the HAP cost, the admin expenses, we got 6 months of one year, 6 months of another year. You just got to be real clear on your documentation as to how you came up with the amounts reported on the form.
Yeah, clearly, you know, from a financial accounting standpoint, you would have to do as you're saying, Ron, but I mean, you still should be able to identify those costs, you know, and back them out. So, so anyway, you know, you might think about that. If you think of some major objection, just shoot me an email or shoot Les an email and he'll forward it on to me. You know, other than, you know, what you're saying here, Ron, which would be my first thought, is just being able to track that carefully. Once you kind of moved into it from their documents, I don't know that it would make a big difference, you know. You know, from the settlement statement, clearly it wouldn't tie to your fiscal year-end financials, and in the year-end, the year-end settlement statement is not on a GAAP basis anyway. That was one of the issues we had with the old voucher program when we still had to do the settlement statement and the FDS, was reconcile them. So give it some thought. If you have some major objections to it, just shoot an email to Les and he'll forward it on to me.